everyone, I'm Lisa.
I'm Jessica.
And we are
Dead Girls.
Two Dead Girls. We're back. We're back for season 6, episode 1 that is called First Time Again.
So if you have not yet seen this episode, please turn us off because this show contains spoilers.
We're going to spoil it.
We're going to do things a little bit differently. Usually what we do is we go through everything from top to bottom, from the beginning of the show in order to the very end of the show. We might be bouncing around a little bit, and this is just something that we're trying maybe just for this episode because I will be the first to admit I did not take very good notes last night.
Yeah, I took a lot of one-liner notes. I took a lot of one-liner notes. In example, Daryl is sexier in black and white. That has nothing to do with the show.
And my one-liners are buy more peanut butter protein bars. Can't ever have enough of those.
Oh yeah, and we don't have a prop tonight, so whatever.
No, we don't. We should have gotten some.
I'm drinking hot apple cider.
Before we get into the episode, just real quick, because we didn't cover Fear the Walking Dead. What did you think of Fear the Walking Dead?
I think it was very slow. And if I'm being completely honest, I really wasn't a fan of it until like the second to last episode. And then the last episode kind of gets you excited, and now we have to wait until next year.
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't become attached to any characters. Actually, a lot of the characters really annoy me. I don't know. That's just me comparing it to Walking Dead, though. I think that's my problem.
Yeah, that's the hard part. I think the hard part for me was we already know everything that they are learning, so it made it really difficult for me to watch. But that last episode was really, really good, so I am looking forward to next season.
Yeah. So
having said that, we have our gang back.
We do.
Everybody's back.
The gang's all back together.
Yay! It's very exciting.
It was exciting. I really enjoyed it.
It was a really good episode, and I was speaking with you earlier about this. I think if I had to lodge just one complaint, my only complaint is that they didn't pick up exactly where they left off with Morgan and Rick and their encounter, because we've jumped into something where now everybody is on Rick's side. Morgan's listening to Rick, everybody's listening to Rick, he's running the show and people trust him. I want to know what happened in the meantime, from the time Morgan, stumbled upon everybody and oh my gosh, here he is, because they left off last season. I was like holding my breath because he walked into frame and you go, oh,
right.
It's Morgan, and then it cut away and now they're all chummy and fighting walkers in the quarry.
Yeah, I think that's as close as they're going to show you, unfortunately.
I hope, it's really weird. I kind of felt like this was a flash forward to something. I really do think they're going to go back and they're going to get into it a little bit more. We're going to see a little bit more of what happened, I hope.
I really enjoyed the black and white versus color play that they did on it, too. I really liked it.
I liked it. I liked the black and white because it gives you very much of a comic book kind of feel. I don't know if I was a fan of it going in and out. I think if it were consistent, I might like it a little bit better. I kept wondering if there was some kind of significance between, oh, they're in color now, like this must be a flashback, and oh, now they're in black and white, maybe this is a flash forward. Like, I was waiting and figuring out different things, and it was kind of like, no, everything was kind of out of sequence a little bit, which
right.
I always like because it keeps your head working, and you're like, oh, this happened before that happened, and I just wasn't a fan of the in and out.
When it first started, I asked Bill, I was asking Bill so many questions. I was going, well, what happened? Well, why are they doing it? And he goes, Lise, just watch it. They're going to it'll explain it. He goes, just watch it. Just watch the show and quit asking questions. I'm like, I know. So, yeah. So I can't stand Carter.
Well, lucky for you. He won't be back next week.
Not a fan of him, not only because when he was on this show, I'm not a fan of him just personally, like, in general. I don't like I mean, he was in one of my favorite movies growing up, Empire Records, and he was annoying in that movie too. So it doesn't change. It just hasn't changed throughout the years. You know?
He's just holding a grudge against Ethan Embry. Oh no.
He's just annoying. So, but it goes to show you that they'll add a new character and kill that new character all in the same episode. So
I'm happy they put in a throwaway because if it would have been Glenn or Morgan or somebody, I would have lost it.
right.
I mean, what we witnessed for the season premiere of last season
was amazing. Yeah.
That was absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
So I was worried that they might try to up their game and get rid of a main character pretty early on.
Yeah. So it was pretty good though. I really enjoyed it. It was an hour and a half, which I wasn't expecting. I don't know. I think I forgot that it was going to be an hour and a half.
I love when that happens.
Yeah. It was really nice. I like how Deanna is Team Rick. Like, she's like, whatever Rick says, we're doing.
Oh, yeah. We have to do it.
Yeah.
And I like how Rick is still pissed off at Gabriel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it.
Gabriel.
Gabriel's like, I can help, and he's like, no.
Nope.
He just shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
He shut that shit down right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah. I don't see Gabriel lasting through this season.
I'm happy Tara's okay.
Yes.
Because I thought it could have been her. Because she was the one that was in the greatest amount of danger at the end of the last episode we saw. I thought if they're going to kill any main character in the first episode, it's probably going to be her because she's in trouble already.
Right.
You know, she's still around.
And I want to know why Rick. I mean, I understand that they only have so many resources, but Rick had about 13 Band-Aids on his face. I'm like, really, Walking Dead? That's the best you could do? 13 tiny baby Band-Aids?
Little tiny ones.
We all know that those ones don't even stick on, so how they stayed on his face, I have no idea.
And can I ask you a question? Now listen, I understand that casting children is a very hard thing to do. But what the hell happened to Judith?
I know.
What happened to Judith?
I don't know.
Like 6 months younger than she was when they were at the prison. And my husband's like, wow, Judith's really slimmed down.
Yeah. Yeah, she looks different.
That Judith. I'm like, who's this baby?
Too funny.
You walk down with him like, who's that? That can't be Judith.
Yep. I liked how something that really annoyed me this episode was Nicholas tries to kill Glenn, and now Glenn is trying to, like, take him under his wing and give him a chance. But the guy is such a puss, number one.
Oh.
He's
Glenn.
trying. No, not Glenn. I'm talking about Nicholas.
Oh, okay.
I love Glenn. But Nicholas is such a puss. I don't know. I don't see him lasting very long either.
You know, and I love how when they went to go quiet down the walkers that were in that store, that warehouse, or whatever it was that they were at, he's like, open the door and just let out one at a time. I'm like, because that's worked in every episode they've done.
Yeah.
Every time the bus. Let's see. Yeah, open that up. Okay, how about in the prison when the prisoners tried to let in one at a time?
Yep.
No, those are famous last words. Don't do that ever.
Yep.
And I love how Nicholas held that door open for a real good long while. You just said let out one at a time. Close the door fast.
I know. Yeah, that was that'll be interesting to see where that goes.
But I like the exchange between Maggie and Tara talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Tara's like, why are we just sitting here? Let's go kill Nicholas. She's like, no, they could have easily have said that about you. You were on the other side of the fences, and now we're together. You're important.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who was it that said we've all done things? Was that Carl?
Yeah.
that said that we've all done things.
Yeah. So, I like how Rick told Morgan, I don't take chances anymore. Good.
Rick was very shamed to me this episode.
Absolutely, he was. I like Rick now.
Odd qualities to him.
Yep.
He was very, you know, with Jesse's son, taking him under his wings. Like, you're not his dad. You just killed his dad. So give him a minute to adjust. Don't think he's just gonna, fall into place as your stepson.
Right.
He's trying to tell Jessie about the kids and the guns. She's like, I've really got it under control. You don't need to worry about it. I'm like, take it down a notch, Shane.
Yep.
What do you think about the quarry?
There's a lot of stinking walkers.
God.
And
So many.
how do you think they got there?
I don't know. That's the whole thing. And I love the part where they were falling off of the cliff.
Yeah, that was funny.
I thought that was neat. And I said to myself, if they couldn't just lead them all up there and let them all fall, wouldn't a majority of them crack their heads open? Wouldn't a majority of them die from the fall?
Well, when they were leading them through the path, they were just hitting the wall and cracking their heads open.
They're not very solid things. Their heads are kind of squishy. So I
Clearly.
would fall from a cliff at that height, you probably zoom in.
Yeah. So,
They can't even walk along the wall.
it's so funny. That was funny. Oh, so Carter is plotting against Rick. This was one of my favorite parts, I have to say, of the episode. Besides the big part at the end, which I'm not going to spoil yet. We'll talk about it when we get there. But when Carter was plotting against Rick and Eugene's there, and he knocks into the shelf or whatever and knocks everything over and... Hello. Oh my gosh.
He is the definition of a bull in a china shop.
Yes, he is.
Can't, anything quietly.
But how perfect was it that Rick walked in right then? Puts the gun in his face and he's like, do you have any idea who you're talking to? I was like, yeah. I'm like, no, he don't. Ugh.
They really are not prepared. I think that this now is, sucks for them.
Mm-hmm.
They've had a nice life with some lady making prosciutto and campfires and.
They're not prepared at all. When they were in the woods putting the wall up and the walkers came at them, they were all like, oh, like they were all like,
what do we do?
had no idea. No idea.
Yeah.
Why aren't you listening to Rick?
There's not a lot of them. You all Alexandrians outnumbered those walkers. You could have taken them down,
Right.
and they didn't know what the hell to do.
Yeah.
Because they're just so used to, they're used to the walls, and I don't care how secure your walls are with the amount of walkers in that quarry.
Yep.
Everybody's saying the wolves, the wolves, the wolves. That's what I have been reading in comments on other people's reactions and reviews and prediction videos. I've been trying to, here and there a little bit as I've been working today, put on videos and try to listen a little bit to what people are saying. And a lot of people think that the wolves put the walkers in the quarry.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll find out.
Someone actually used the word army. This is their army. I forgot who it was. My cat, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, but it's not good.
Yep. We'll find out. Next week looks pretty good. It looks like the walkers make it to Alexandria next week. So let's back up a little bit. So they're back executing their plan in the present, and Carter gets attacked by a zombie. And he gets his face eaten.
Poor friggin' guy.
Did you have a reaction to that?
I did.
I did too.
I feel bad. I got mad at him.
You feel bad?
I got mad at him. I feel bad that I got mad at him.
Oh.
I said, shh.
He shouldn't have went off on his own. He should have listened to what Rick was saying. These people are going to learn one day.
You want to put our reactions in into.
We'll put our reactions. Yeah, we'll put our reactions in right here for you guys. That guy got bit. Oh my god. Damn. Good. I'm glad he got bit because he's so annoying. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, already. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shh.
They're breaking up.
Oh.
Fire guns are drawn back.
Oh, fuck. So that was I have to say I wasn't expecting that at that moment.
Yeah.
But then when Rick came and saw that he got bit, and when Rick had to stab him in the head,
Yep.
that was
Right
kind
in
of
the back of the neck.
like, hey, I told you so, man. Should have stayed at Empire Records. Should have just stayed selling CDs.
Tyler and Renee Zellweger.
I mean, Rex Manning Day. Stick
Rex
with what you
Manning
know.
Day.
Stick with what you know. So
funny.
did you have a reaction to Rick stabbing him in the head?
I did, yep.
We're gonna put that in for here for you guys. Just kill him. Oh god. Oh god. That was rough. That was rough. Oh god. He's gonna have to do it. Just you just gotta do it. Oh god. Ugh. Had to be done. So another one bit the dust.
You know what? They've introduced a lot of extra people from Alexandria, so
Yeah.
I have a feeling that we could have a lot of character deaths
Oh,
that
yeah.
aren't so important, you know?
Yeah. So at the end, Rick invites Morgan to stay with them.
Yes.
I thought that was really nice.
So Morgan's gonna be in more than just the first episode.
I'm glad. I'm excited about it.
I like him.
I like listening to him talk, like on the side, like on Talking Dead. I like listening to. I love his accent. Him and Rick both. You
Oh, I know.
you can't even
They
believe
just
that they
go
have
off.
accents. I love it.
I want Norman Reedus to talk like that just once. That would be awesome.
That's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. Yeah. So I don't know. All in all, I thought it was a really good episode. The preview for next week looks amazing. It looks like they're getting attacked. So I mean. I'm assuming we're back to 1 hour long episodes next week, so I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so at the end, they show, at the end, there's a horn that starts going off.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, who is that?
What is that? Who do you think it is? Do you think it's the wolves?
I think it's either the wolves, yeah.
The wolves. All right.
Who else would it be?
It could be Jesse's son.
I don't think that he would do that.
You think he would do that? Some people were saying that. It has to just be the wolves.
I think it's the wolves, because then all of a sudden, all those walkers at the end just start going through the woods.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and none of those people know how to defend themselves. So I don't know, when we saw the season 6 premiere, you know, there was like that 5-minute preview. It shows them on the road, so I don't think they're going to be in Alexandria much longer. I think that this next episode they're going to get overrun and they're going to be going.
Yep.
So
Oh,
so
that
we'll
thing
see.
you put up on our Facebook page.
Oh,
With
yeah,
Dale.
with Dale, yeah. I'll put a picture of it here, but I put a picture up that somebody posted on my Facebook. It said something about my face when the horn went off, and it's Dale just looking out into the. It was really good.
I love Dale.
I miss Dale.
I know.
So, I don't know. So that was pretty good. What was your favorite zombie kill?
Oh God. I think one of the first walkers that came through the two.
The trucks with the skin?
That kind of ripped his skin.
That's my favorite too. Yeah, that's hysterical.
That was good. I was like, oh, they're not wasting any time.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to next week. I'm so happy it's back.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited it's back.
I'm expecting way too much from Fear the Walking Dead. I just expected so much more. I think we're going to get more next season, you know. But I'm happy that we're back in the thick of it.
Yeah.
That's, you know.
I'm wondering if they're going to keep filming this black and white color thing or if it was just a season premiere thing. Because I'm sure that there's stuff that they're going to have to go back to tell us about, like you said.
Right.
It looks like to me, on a side note, that Daryl doesn't care what Rick's saying. Like, for some reason, Rick is like, we need to take care of our people. And Daryl is saying, I'm going to go out and take care of our people because that's what I'm going to do. And he keeps looking at Rick saying, I'm still going out.
Yep.
So I don't know what that's all about.
Like Daryl's kind of doing his own thing. I also like the little conversation between Morgan and Carol
Yes.
when he asked her if she was a cop.
She was like, why would you say that?
Yeah.
Would you like a sandwich? Or whatever she was giving. I'm like, oh man. She's not giving it up.
Some of those nasty. I made those cookies, those Carol's cookies. They have the recipe on AMC. Those cookies are disgusting.
Yeah.
They're not very good. I think that's it.
I think
Yeah,
that's
I think
it.
we pretty much covered everything.
I'm interested to see where we're going now. What's happening? Who's with us?
Do you think Jesse and Rick are going to hook up?
You know, I don't know. She is very standoffish. Like which rightfully so. He just killed her abusive husband, which in a way you have to think that she kind of wanted him dead, but then maybe once he's dead, it's too much, and then everybody saw Rick kill him, so who knows. Rick obviously still wants her, but fat chance, because I don't think her kids are going to respect Rick after what happened, so.
Oh, and her kids hate the Grimes double, because
Yeah.
now Enid's, hooking up with Carl, and they're all close, and the son walked in on that.
Yeah.
Rick had a very stern talking with him, about gun safety and.
Oh gosh, in the preview for next week, there was a shot in the preview for next week of Carol running out and Carl running out and Carol telling Carl, you stay and take care of Judith. So it makes me nervous that he's not going to stay and take care of Judith. Like he's just going to lock her in a room and go.
Oh God,
Help.
Carl doesn't stay in the house.
Oh, I hope he listens. I just hope he listens.
We'll find out.
And we're back.
Yay!
So, I don't know. So what do you guys think? What did you think of the episode? Leave us in the comments below. Let us know what was your favorite zombie kill this week.
Yeah. Come over to our Facebook page. We're active, but we're more active when the season is
Absolutely, yeah.
going. Every once in a while we'll post things here and there, but I would like to see some more likes on our Facebook page.
And if you have a funny Walking Dead meme or GIF or something, come over and post it on the page because we love seeing all that stuff.
Share it with them.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's all we have for this week, guys. For right now, I'm Lisa.
I'm Jessica.
And we are
Two Dead Girls.
Two Dead Girls.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.